And so we're talking about squaring a building and getting ready to set your foundations and everything. We've got the 3-4-5 method, the builder's level, and the diagonal method. The 3-4-5 method, we should be able to measure up one wall 3 feet and along another wall 4 feet, and then the angle between those 2 points should equal 5 feet, and we can double that amount. We go 6 feet, 8 feet, and 10 feet, and in increments that go along with that. And then as long as that works out, then we got a square building. Diagonal method is we measure from one corner to the other, both directions, and those measurements should be equal. And then with the builder's level, we set the builder's level over the engineer's hub and plumb it directly over it, and then use the veneer scale and turn it 90 degrees in either direction to be able to locate the spot, and then set a spot with a person on the other end who raises and lowers it to a specific point, and then we can work off of those measurements to get the rest of the positions. The 5 steps for setting foundation footings is to build the footings, build the boxes, locate the boxes, hang the rebar, grade the boxes, and then backfill them, and they should all, yep, that's it. Here's the job site so far. So there's the front of the road. You can see we've dug the foundation over there, we dug that out. We've dug this whole pit out. Building our footings right now, or our forms for our footings. That's all the basement right there, obviously, with the tall walls, and then these 4-foot walls right here. It'd be like the main living room area. Let's see, these aren't squared yet, they still need to be set, but these are the string right here that you can see that's the outside edge of the entire house. You can see this foundation wall right here with this pink string running through it. This is going to be the side of the house right here. I might have to, because it's my girlfriend's grandma's funeral's tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow or not. So I might have to check your documenting.
Yeah, well, I need to get another battery. It kind of only lasts till lunchtime.
I see. So it looks like they put in all the rebar while I was gone on Friday. This copper wire here, not sure exactly what that is. All the wires are just looped underneath the rebar. They're not actually wrapped around the rebar, so that way you can pull out the wires when the concrete is poured. staked into place, holding them into place. Got our batter boards that are set to the foundation line that we always are pulling strings off of in order to keep things square. You can see over in that corner we got a bunch right there. Well, not a bunch, but 2 of them. You can see them over there. And you can see one back there. And they're all set off of the hubs. So we've cut out the front section right here and lowered this footing so they're going to get a taller basement area in the room. Lowered this front wall right here, closest to the dirt, used to be 4 feet higher, but now it's down on the ground. We lowered it, and it's going to be an 8-foot cement wall instead of a 4-foot cement wall on top of dirt. Gone through and done all the backfilling. They're just leveling out the footings and everything right there. We're setting everything to grade, getting ready to pour concrete in it. All these forms are nailed to the cement stakes and then they're hit down to bring it all to grade. Alright, so let's do a quick walk around at the job site. Got our tool trailer right there. It's all locked up, parked in front of it. There's the front of the house. There's the neighbor's house that they're building right there. Let's walk right up this berm right here. You can see now that we've backfilled along all these edges right here. Cleaned out most of the dirt clods and everything. This little overhang right here, a little piece of wood below it. But the majority of this thing is going to be supported by the wall or by the ground. All these boxes are set to grade too, all these forms, so you got to be careful not to kick them or anything, because they're already have concrete poured in them. Morning, Sue.
Good morning. You have the same idea to do before I walk out here?
I figured might as well do a quick walk around, and I've been trying to keep a little bit of progress on how it's been going. You can see on those spot footings right there how the inner concrete or the inner rebar is just hung there, suspended, tied together, and just suspended. Over here on these ones, yep, that's where we're at.
A little more there. There you go, Jensen.
Okay, so we were just pouring concrete, so now we've pulled a line, and Colton is inserting these J-hook rebars below the concrete, or below the rebar in there, forcing it in there. I'm gonna share this with some of our classmates who couldn't be here too.
Jason, you want to do the pump? You want to aim?
Sure, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give the pump truck an aim. Let's see what you got, Colton, for the next one for posterity. So that one went in. Well, we may have to go back and check the video. So I think you went in that way with that one. So now you're going in the opposite direction with this one. Is that right? Nice.
You think it went in that way?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So you gotta go this way. Hook onto the rebar. Make sure it's hooked on.
Hook and go.
Even standing up.
Nice. Very nice. And we've got. So over here we've got Sam going behind with the speeding this off. We've got Sue going behind with a bull float, I'm guessing, correct?
Yeah.
And Tori is over here hooking J-hooks as well.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Okay, you can see this line that we've got right here. I just finished right there with the spool and wrapped it around that nail. But you can see that the line came from this nail right here, which the line actually came from that direction, came there, wrapped around that center nail, came up this way to that center nail, and is going down to the center right there. That's what we're hooking our hooks on. So here we are, Colton's marking holes 2 feet apart. I'm gonna share this with some of our classmates that can't be here too. Excuse me. Okay, and so this line came this direction. You can see that it came from over there at that corner, that center nail centered there. Went around that nail right there. It's kind of hard to see, my phone just got a little fuzzy. But went around that nail, and then it's going back up to that one. Down that way, with Colton putting all these holes 2 feet apart. And again, you can see that line came down here, wrapped around that nail, went up that way, went to that center nail, back there to that line. And so,
Hey, John.
we've done this all the way from here. Now you can see we've got a nice string of rebar in the drying concrete. Let's try to slow this one down a little bit. Let's try this one out too. It's a little crooked. Concrete's already hard the next morning. You can see our forms were offset. I kind of prefer splicing, I think, so that you don't get those like little jagged edges right there. Made it a pain to remove the frame board. You can see like that one right there, how it jags out. You see those spots. Not a big deal, but